take a look at race number 9 at Colonial Downs on Saturday. It's the Virginia Derby. It's a purse of $500,000 at the distance of 1 1/8 miles. It's a one-turn 1 1/8 mile race. Now, this race used to be run in the summer and it was run on turf. But now it's part of the Road to the Derby. There's 50 points going to the winner. Let's take a look at the field of the Virginia Derby. At 15-1, it's Colonial. He looks so impressive, breaking his maiden at Aqueduct, winning by 17. Put up a nice speed figure in that race. After that, I don't know what happened to him. Finished third at Oklahoma, behind by 7. Then in the LeComte, 8th place finish. And 7th in the Gotham. I just don't like this horse's form at all. This is his 7th race and his 7th jockey. You're getting 15-1 on the one horse. Calling card. At 3-1 is John Hancock. Now, when I first looked at the entries for this race, and I saw John Hancock was entered, I saw he was written by Mike Smith. Then Rapture is entered in this race, and he's written by Flavian Pratt. I thought, hold on, why isn't Pratt riding John Hancock? You know, it's the same trainer, Brad Cox. Same owner, Windstar Farm. I thought maybe one of them would scratch out of this race. Well, according to Marcus Hirsch, the Daily Racing Form, John Hancock is going to scratch out of this race. They will point him to next week's Louisiana Derby. Rapture with Pratt, well, he's going to stay. But John Hancock will scratch. Now, for Getaway Car, that's great news. Because John Hancock likes to be forward. And Getaway Car needs the lead. So he doesn't have to worry about battling John Hancock for the lead. So John Hancock is scratch. Let's take a look at the 3-horse American Promise now. He would like to be forwardly placed because when he broke his maiden, he went gate to wire. Put up a nice speed figure in that race. I think he does his best racing on the lead. Last time out in the Risen Star, he was on the rail, couldn't get to the lead, found himself in 5th place. You know, he didn't do well at all. He finished 5th behind by 13. Getting 12-1 on the 3-horse American Promise. I think he needs to be forward this time. I'm not so sure who's going to run with Getaway Car. Maybe it will be American Promise. The last 365 days, Wayne Lucas and Nick Juarez, well, they're 0 for 5 in stakes races, but it is a small sample size. Also, American Promise, his last couple races, he's been finishing poorly. Gotta wonder if he can get this distance. Getting 12-1 on the 3-horse American Promise. It's the Peyton Manning Audible. Omaha. He would like a nice pace to run into. He's a closer. Broke his maiden at Delaware by 2.5. Next time out at Laurel, he got a nice pace at Laurel. And he won by 7. And Jerome finished 2nd. Last time out in the Withers, didn't get much of a pace at all. Finished 3rd behind by 8 3/4. Look, his speed figures are improving. His Brisnet speed figures are improving, and his Beyer speed figures are improving. He's got 11 Kentucky Derby points. You're getting 10-1 on the 4-horse Omaha Omaha. I will use the 4-horse on my tickets. Take a look at Studlydoright at 15-1. Now his speed figures are going in the wrong direction. He did so well as a 2-year-old. 7 races, 3 wins in 2 seconds. But he's been struggling a little bit. A couple races back, he finished 4th in the Jerome. Then he tried synthetic. Finished 5th in that one, behind by 10. They're taking blinkers off this time. They're trying everything with this horse. Getting 15-1 on the 5 horse. I'll tell you, besides Getaway Car, he's the only horse in this race to win a stakes race. And out of 9 races, he's made the Superfecta 7 times. Getting 15-1 on the 5. And there's Getaway Car, trained by Bob Baffert. Juan Hernandez did not make the trip. That's interesting. But he gets Irad Ortiz. This horse has 36 Derby points coming into this race. He needs the lead. And not only does he need the lead, but he doesn't want to be challenged on the lead. He wants to lead all to himself. You saw that in his first 2 races when he dominated those fields. He had to lead all to himself. Nobody challenged him. Next time out in the Del Mar Futurity, he got challenged. He didn't like that. He finished 4th, behind by 6. I'll tell you, he's been keeping some pretty good company. Journalism, Citizen Bull, Gaming. Gaming was actually supposed to compete in this race, but he spiked the fever. So Baffert is sending Getaway Car instead. He will be forward in this race. Who wants to run with him? Especially with John Hancock out. He's trying to get the distance of a mile in an 8. If he's able to go to the front, set a comfortable pace, no one challenges him, he shouldn't have a problem getting the distance. I'm getting 9-5 on the 6 horse Getaway Car. I will use Getaway Car on my tickets. At 5-1, it's the 7 horse Rapture, trained by Brad Cox, written by Flavian Pratt. He's bred to run all day, this horse. His debut finished 2nd. Next time out, Oklahoma Park, won by 6.5. Now, he got Lasix in the race. He's not getting Lasix in this one. But Brad Cox does pretty well racing him off of Lasix. Getting 5-1 on the 7 horse Rapture. I will use Rapture on my tickets. Side by Authentic. 10-1, it's Authentic Gallop. He tried him on turf. Finished 2nd at Saratoga. A few races after that, he broke his maiden at Oakland, winning by 2. Last time out, another win at Oakland. Increased his speed figure in that race. Now, both of his wins have come at Oakland. He's not racing at Oakland on Saturday. And well, both of his wins have come with Rafael Bejarano. He's not getting Bejarano on Saturday, but he is getting Javier Castellano. He's bred for the distance. The speed figures are moving in the right direction. Getting 10-1 on the 8 horse, I will use Authentic Gallop on my tickets. At 12-1, it's Rendered Judgment, trained by Ken McPeak. Looked pretty good breaking his maiden. But he hasn't done much since then. 5th place finish. And in the gun runner, he was 3rd, but he was behind by 9.5. The Risen Star Stakes, he just didn't run at all in that race. Finishing 8th. Peak is going to try blinkers this time. He's got a nice workout coming to this one. Getting 12-1 on the 9 horse. And to close out this field, at 30-1, it's Georgia Magic, Look, this made in an aqueduct. Those speed figures, they're just not good enough to compete with these horses. They're getting 30 to 1 on the 10 horse Georgia Magic. So these are the horses that I'm using. I'm using Rapture, Getaway Car, Omaha Omaha, and Authentic Gallop. The horse I'm going to pick to win, I'm going to go with the 7 horse at 5 to 1, but I'm quite sure when the gates open, I'm not going to get 5 to 1 on this horse. I'm going to go with Rapture. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.